So what I'm going to put up is our basic model of perfect competition. And we're going to have two graphs side by side. Draw them nice and big for yourself. Pretty much go two graphs side by side. The reason they're side by side is that there's going to be some connectivity of the vertical axis where we're measuring dollars, just like we did before, price or dollars, and we're measuring dollars here. The graph to the left is the market. And in the graph to the left is the good old supply and demand curve that we've come so used to using here. So go ahead and draw any old supply and demand. Home base. If we're talking about the quantity of corn, maybe we've got the corn market, and corn is clearing at $5 a bushel is the initial equilibrium price. And there's maybe 100 million bushels of corn or something going on at this initial equilibrium quantity. Same home base we've dealt with since chapter 3, basic supply and demand. Here's where it gets a little different now. The graph to the right is going to be the representative firm. We're just going to pick out one drop of water out of the bucket. One drop of water is going to be here. We're going to call that firm the representative firm. Kind of the average firm, if you will. Representative firm. So, for our farming example, maybe this is Farmer Dick. And along the horizontal axis is quantity again, but it's the quantity of Farmer Dick's corn, not the quantity of the market. So we're still measuring corn, but I'm going to put a little q here, little q, instead of big Q, put little q to represent Farmer Dick's corn. All right, so given the circumstances, if Farmer Dick was to take his 100 acres and produce some units of corn of 100, how much could Farmer Dick get for his 100 bushels of corn? $5. The marketplace determines the price, and so Farmer Dick would likely get $5. So now, take your $5 dashed line and extend it over to this market. And I want you to make 1 point. At a quantity of 100, Farmer Dick could sell all 100 at $5. Now, what if Farmer Dick got ambitious and doubled his production? What could he get for his corn now? Per unit. He doubles his production from 100 to 200 bushels. How much could he get for his corn now? Cole? $5. Why? Because he's still just a drop of water in the bucket. We're talking 200 bushels of corn versus 100 million bushels over here in the market. He's still relatively small. He gets $5. Even if he triples production out to 300, the best he can get is $5. At 150 bushels, $5. 250, $5. $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5. $5 starts to show the demand for Farmer Joe's corn. Effectively, that is the demand for Farmer Joe's corn. It says that no matter how much Farmer Joe makes, he's able to sell it at the market price of $5. Now, this demand curve is perfectly something in relationship to elasticities. Is it perfectly elastic or perfectly inelastic? elastic. So this is perfectly elastic. So is the elasticity infinity or 0? Anybody remember that? 0? It is perfectly elastic. We thought maybe we could forget about elasticities, but it turns out we can't. Perfectly elastic, the elasticity of demand and absolute value is equal to infinity.